Welcome back. I'm Mary Jo, also known as Sojo, and this is my channel where I talk about all my quilty stitchy things. And I have my sew sampler. So this is my February 2024 sew sampler. Let's open it up. And there's the theme. Trending Traditions. February 2024. And if we pull the insert over, there's always a coupon. And this month's coupon is 25% off Butter Churn Basics by Kim Deal for Henley Glass Fabrics. Now, we also is giving us a QR code for a free table runner. So, I'll show you what that is. There you go. That's that table runner. I like that table runner. I'm not usually a fan of table runners. I prefer to do a big quilt. But you could always use that table runner and add a couple rows in it and make a quilt. Alright, so let's get that product guide here. Where is it? Okay. There it is. On the bottom. Now, this box, for the shipping, tax, and all, usually costs somewhere like $37 and some odd cents. So I do think this is one of the most economical boxes out there for quilting subscription boxes. And the first thing I pulled out is this super bright flexible LED craft light. So now this is something actually I'm super excited about. My sewing machine, I used to have a light on it that I bought at Dollar Tree, and it stayed there for a while and then kind of fell off. You know, it was $1. Yes, because that was back when the Dollar Tree was actually $1, not the $1.25 tree. So I'm actually super excited to have this give me a little bit more light in that area. Let's pull it out. Okay. Off. On. Dim. So there's the light. Cool beans. And there's some little Velcro to attach it to the sewing machine to the back. Got a little charger there. So no batteries. So actually, I really like that. Super excited about that. I'm liking that notion. Let's see what it says on our little product guide. Sewing machine light with Velcro. Chase away the shadows from your sewing machine to turn up your quilting joy. This wonderful tool adheres to your sewing machine with Velcro, so you can reposition it as needed. It provides bright light exactly where you need it with the help of a flexible neck and includes a USB recharging cable and wall plug. Has 100,000 hours LED life and up to 14 hours continuous use. I really like that. And I tend to sew a lot at night in the dark, so yes. I'm super happy about that. Okay, so let's see. What else do we have? We have some quilting needles. Let's see here. Let's open them up. Oh, wow. And this light here says this has a value of $26.98. So, you know, $27, the box with the tax and shipping all cost me $37. So this is almost the entire box right here. Because I think the actual box only costs like $29.99, and then with the tax and shipping is where I get the $37. So, I mean, just right there is the value of the box. Alright. We're stuck in there. I can't get them out. Trying. There we go. Alright. So here are the quilting needles. There's a couple in there. Kind of hard to see. They come in that little test tube thing. Ooh, these are really short. Really tiny. I don't even see the head. Okay, there it is. So these are like super, super short. I don't know that these are something that I would use because they are so short, but that's okay. I know we get a lot of like quilting needle type things, so I do already have a bunch. Yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but to me, these seem a little too short to actually use for quilting, but what do I know? I don't do hand quilting per se, but I do sometimes will do some hand binding, or I do like embroidery and that kind of stuff. But to me, those needles just seem a little too short to use. I'm not usually particular with the size of needles or whatever. I just grab a needle and what works. But I just don't know about those. But that's okay. Let's see what it says about these needles. Tulip between quilting needles, size 10. Quality is the hallmark of Tulip hand sewing needles. Made of nickel-plated steel in Japan, these needles are polished to ensure a smooth glide and milled to a perfect sharp tip. With a large needle eye, they are flexible and warp resistant, and this size is just right for any hand sewing or quilting experience. And these are an $8.74 value. Okay. Now what I got? Thread. Now, I always like getting colored thread because I use these for like my hand, for when I do binding. I'll match the thread to the binding. So this is this color. I mean, thread's always useful. So, let's see. This is 50 weight solid copper cotton thread by Gutermann. Durable and strong. It's a $1.98 value. Durable and strong Gutermann 50 weight cotton thread has kept quilts together for generations. The light copper collar is comfortable and complement to the Quilt Grace fabric collection and can be used for quilting and piecing as well as the binding. So that's what our fabric collection is, but we'll show that in a minute. There we go. All right, so then our fabric. A mini jelly roll here. And this is Quiet Grace by Kim Deal. Let's see. And I'll open it up and show that a little bit more in a minute. Let's see what it says about this. Now, this is a $25.98 value. With each seam, quilters partake in tradition that will never stop trending. Likewise, the rich colors and perennial prints of the Quiet Grace fabric collection by Kim Deal for Henry Glass Fabrics can be enjoyed in any era. You'll never tire of this clear range of hues, full of clear colors as well as bright lights and dazzling darks. Classic florals and modern geometrics share space in this range, and it is sure to inspire timeless quilts that will warm your home for decades. Okay, so let's open this up, take a look at the fabric here. Well, just looking at it, I mean, the colors really, I don't think are normally something I'd gravitate to, but that's okay because I make quilts for a lot of people and some people like this. So it's still good to have. Let's see if I can open it up a little bit and go through some of those colors. All right. And even if I decide this is something I don't want, I know someone that does like these kind of colors. All right. Now let's see. We've got all these white backgrounds. Those are always good. We have that. There. Pink. Now this one I'm not really a fan of. That's okay. I'm not so much a fan of that. Almost looks like a sunflower print. Maybe not. Now this one I could do. Greens, a brown. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of that one. Green. That's okay. Yeah, not so much for that. Or that. This one I like. And we're getting there. All right, and that's it. I do think that thread is a good match for that. So that's what we have there. Now, on to the patterns. This is the pattern for the month, Thick and Thin. So this is a 39.5 by 42.5. So it's not a very big quilt. But the only thing you need is the jelly roll and a 1/2 yard of binding. So don't really need a lot to do this. Now, I think I prefer that table runner that we had in the beginning when I opened it as to this. However, like I said, I don't usually like a lot of table runners, but you could put a bunch of table runners together and make a quilt. Alrighty. Okay. And the last thing we have, oh, and that pattern's usually a $10 value. Let's see. Through Thick and Thin, this quilt pattern will keep you scrappy, taste satisfied. Thick and Thin is designed by Kim Deal, and the more colors you add, the happier this quilt becomes. Complete this beauty with the Quilt Grace 2.5 strips included in the month's box. And then we got this, the pressed flowers, and this is usually a $5 value. Let's see. Yep, $4.98. The other value, the Thick and Thin, is $9.98. This is $4.98. This is more of a block of a month, and this is block 11, and this is Cosmos. There we go. I like that. Now, I am doing these and doing the quilt with it. I did buy the kit, so mine's going to look like this. And this is month 11, so next month is our last block of the month, and we'll get that and the finishing, although I already know what the finishing looks like because I bought the kit, so that came with it. All right, so that's everything in this month's box. What do I think? Well, this is definitely my favorite item. I really, really like this. Thread. I like thread. And, you know, the value plus this, I've been doing that. So I've got my value right there. So this is probably a no for me, but that's okay. And this, maybe not be my thing, but, you know, it might be somebody else's, so it's still okay. So overall, I'm going to say I still think this is a good box, even though this is definitely not for me. These are So, all right. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. All right. Till next time. Bye.